actually have two grills, so it's a double grill Friday. First grill goes to the Bi-State Bridge Committee. This is this weird government animal that's supposed to figure out how to put a bridge across the Columbia River, even though it turns out their real goal is to put light rail across the Columbia River. Those of you who are paying the tab in Puget Sound and in Portland for light rail already know the billions and billions of dollars that are proposed to be spent. Well, John Lee writes in from Clark County. He follows this very closely, and he said to me, Lars, the TriMet representative today just told 16 lawmakers of the Bi-State Bridge Committee that the cost of extending max light rail could be between $1 billion to $1.3 billion. That is for a 3-mile extension of light rail that serves very, very few people. That equates to $430 million a mile. In the failed Columbia River crossing, the light rail cost was $850 million. So we're looking at a 53% increase. You could buy 1,300 double-articulated basic rapid transit buses for $1.3 billion, or you could buy 2,600 city buses. By the way, I think TriMet has less than 1,000 buses. So what he's saying is you could trade 3 miles of light rail track that doesn't serve very many by quadrupling TriMet's fleet of buses. He says only about 4% of people ride transit. Most of those come from the inner city areas. The 2018 PIMCO survey shows that 94% of people prefer their cars. Let's go to John Lee. Hey, John, welcome to the program. I may have to hold you over, but John Lee studies transit issues, and lately this billion-dollar bridge that's an excuse for light rail. Thanks for calling in, and thank you for the email. I shared it with my audience earlier today about how they want to spend up to $1.3 billion or more to get light rail 3 miles down the road and across the river.
Hey, Lars, thanks for taking the call. It was an amazing day. A lot of pushback from the members that were present of the 16 legislators on the committee. An interesting note, only 5 Oregon reps were not present at the meeting, and yet they're talking about the most expensive transportation project in the region's history. But number one, no cost estimates on the revised recommended project will be provided until November, yet they want the legislators to vote this July. Of course, number two, you mentioned light rail is now estimated to be $1 billion to $1.3 billion. The Coast Guard earlier this week has communicated that they're about to reject their bridge clearance height of 116 feet because it's too low for the marine traffic.
Absolutely right. John Lee from Clark County.